All right, so they were making a video about the Vanos system on the BMWs. The Vanos system started back in 1992-ish, and it was a way for BMW to do two things: create lower emissions and give things a little more power, right? Advances the timing, depends on what make and model it is. You have a third camshaft, eccentric shaft with the motor that drives that. Then you have the Vanos units that advance the timing, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's been notorious and common knowledge that that system is very finicky, very troublesome, and can be an outright total nightmare. The issue is it could cause so many issues that aren't really related to that. It caused transmission issues. It caused all kinds of freaking issues that just make diagnosing the car almost impossible. I'm trying to find somewhere to set you guys down. Try to set you guys over here. And when I get a new car in, there's always issues with that. You have the Vanos solenoids, which you can't just replace the solenoids, right? You can buy solenoids that are cheap. If you do, it's going to be a constant problem, constant check engine light, over advancing at idle or starting, under advancing at idle or when you floor it, and so forth. So yeah, you're forced to buy the BMW solenoids, which are on a good deal about $350. And that's fine. The thing about it is that doesn't always fix it, right? You could also get bad Vanos solenoids. Then your association with the solenoids could also be related to camshaft sensors, the Vanos units themselves, low oil level, too much oil, not the right viscosity oil, literally 100 different things. There could be other electronic issues causing that system to act like it's malfunctioning, but it's not really malfunctioning. Clear your adaptions. These cars from 06 and up are so complex you could actually adjust the camshaft sensor, right? And to do all those adjustments that are necessary, you have to have the BMW ISTA software. Well, for most people, you can't buy that software. That doesn't exist in the States, right? There's a few people that could get you that software. It's not easy to use. It's not user-friendly. It's made that way on purpose, right? They don't want you using that. They want to send a tech to school to use that, and then they want them working at the dealership only, right? That keeps the BMW's best kept secrets and so forth. Now on the older cars on the Vanos units, you had to replace the O-rings. You had to possible solenoid issues on those, they would get stuck. You wouldn't really have to replace those on the M54, M50, all that kind of stuff, right? M52, so forth. And it's just a real nightmare. We see stuff with the V8, with the M62 TUs, that the Vanos system's so finicky and so picky when you go to retime it, it makes it almost impossible to do that correctly. Does it give it that much more power? I don't know. I mean, that's debatable. Everybody's going to say they know, but they don't really know. Cars that don't have that system make good power still, right? I think it's more of a mission situation than anything, to have the computer be in full control of the timing at all times, right? Companies like Toyota and Honda. Toyota has their VVT system. Honda has the VTEC. Every company has their own version of that now. It does highly complex a car. Now Toyota seemed to perfect it mostly. You can still have a bad solenoid here and there, but they're only about $100 versus $350, and it's a little easier to deal with. There's not a lot of other issues with that. And I say this just dealing with the E90 I have. and trying to sort out what's even the hell going on with this thing. And we have it up here. And we're sitting up here idling, right? Well, we were getting Vanos codes, misfire stuff, all kinds of bizarre things. And, you know, it wasn't even really the Vanos unit itself. It just sounds, I'm starting to hate this car, to be honest with you. End up knocking out the catalytic converters, and that fixed that code, right? I fixed that code like for a little bit, and then another code popped up after some driving, and it's just nonstop, and it's the same old thing. You replace the exhaust camshaft sensor immediately after the intake light comes on for the intake side. You know, sweet, huh? I don't know. This had a little bit of a rant. Not even really a rant. It's common knowledge. What a nightmare. Does BMW need to keep doing that and putting that on everything? No. Will they? Yeah. Because they think they're going to save the environment or some bizarre stuff. And what the bottom line is, they're keeping the buyer out of that car from fixing it. The truth about that is they want the money at the dealership for the service. Service carries every dealership. New car sales are a small fraction of what the dealership makes. If you ever notice, when you go in the dealership and it's a multi-million-dollar building with the best stuff, the best of everything, that's not from new car sales. That's from the service department gouging everybody. A lot of people won't like this video, but I mean, that's the truth. I've made videos about this before in the past. It's just so incredibly frustrating that they've done that to these cars. And you know, the N52 seems like it suffers the most with it. And I don't know if you can say the most. It suffers badly with it. There's other ones that suffer way worse with it. On our M5 with the Vanos pump and the extravagant, expensive, insanely expensive system on that car, we hadn't got to even get into that car yet, right? Let's hope that the low mileage, and if we throw a few $1,000s at a pump and some Vanos pieces, that we can make that okay again, right? A few $1,000s, a lot of people aren't going to be cool spending that on their car as soon as they buy it, and it's probably going to need that. But I bought the car with the understanding it probably will need that. The price is right, so figured roll the dice. But that's pretty much it, guys. The BMW Vanos system. What a freaking train wreck that is. So good luck. If you have any questions, there's plenty of videos I put out for you guys to watch. How to diagnose it. Sometimes it even throws me for a loop, like today. Thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you very soon. See you later. For a second, we got to put all our safety equipment on, but it's on a hammer driller, clearing the oxygen sensor, no problem, and the stuff's just dumping out, right? So I put our mask on. Everything came out very, very, very small, but when you shine the light through that, there's some of those little cones are open, but most of them are just totally shut, totally closed off. Especially all the stuff on the leading edge. That's the whole converter.